Hey, I'm Stan Ware, owner driver of Popeyes number 13 Supercat. I've been racing in Offshore probably since '77, so do the math. Racing in the early '80s and on into the '90s was totally different than now. We did 220-mile races. The start was spectacular all the time, and the finishes weren't usually that spectacular. 5-6 hours later, usually a 60% attrition rate. You see one guy come in and finish the race with not too many boats close around him, not like today's races where you almost get NASCAR style finishes. I think Big Al was the pioneer. He brought some things, he was a visionary with the sport and a lot of other things. He researched the rule book and found out that there was unlimited power plants available to any team that had a 50-foot boat or over. Of course, we had a 50-foot boat at that point. Our speed outdistanced the safety measures very rapidly. You know, it was basically your head sticking up out of a flat deck, going over 100 miles an hour, and if you went over, there wasn't much protection. I think racing today is you know, they've turned into a spectator sport now where, you know, we've got a 5-mile course you can see from beginning to end from a decent vantage point. Now you get venues like this, where you get 50, 60, 70,000, sometimes 100,000 people gathered who are following the sport, or even just somebody looking for locally for something cool to do. There's a lot of value that can be had for the producer when they come out and they get hooked on it because they see it. It's really, you know, you have access to the racers. Now, we're 4 hours before a race, and this is what it's looking like. You know, it's totally different now, and I don't think there's going to be much room out here by the time it gets cranked up. You know, the guys who jump in early and get a team for a decent deal, they're the early bird getting the worm, basically. There's great opportunities. I mean, we've got a 50-foot rolling billboard going down the road. We want sponsors who are active, who'll come out with us and see what's going on and see the value they're getting, who'll set up a booth with their products, or, you know, with advertisement for their products. There's great opportunities out there right now. We've got $1 million worth of equipment. We're not asking to buy equipment. You know, we're who we are. We have a lot of fun. I mean, we bring our bikes, and we have, you know, the V8 motorcycles with the Corvette motors, and we have our race cars, and, you know, we race bikes and we race cars also. You know, we're not the country club guys exactly, but we have a lot of fun, and we're not the bad guys by any way, shape, or means. I think I own one suit. I don't put it on except for funerals and stuff. Every town that we go to, our boat gets photographed more, and we get more media attention than anybody. The Popeye boat draws more than any other boat out here. Win, lose, or draw, that's what happens. I mean, every place we go, with every magazine, with every news channel, it happens every time. You know, we've had a lot of sponsors co-sponsoring us and stuff like that. None of them ever wanted the Popeyes off the boat. They always want that to be part of the deal. While it's not a prerequisite for me, for them to do that, it's an honor to have their name with ours, and it's an honor that they always want to keep the Popeyes name going and the team going. It seems like we run out of merchandise every time we go, and you know, these people are so great to us with how they treat us and what's going on, and their reception of us, that the merchandising is limitless possibilities. We can go visit the hospitals, which is something I insist on. There's a marketing enterprise here that is huge. Popeyes, by nature or by default, attracts all the media, more than any other boat, and we're the oldest team out there, and the opportunities here are unlimited. We have all these tools / toys that are ready to be branded, and it's so easy with vinyl nowadays. I mean, in 1 week, we can take $2 million worth of equipment, and it can have the people that are involved with us, it can have their names on it. I hope whoever you are, that at the next race you are there with us.